Welcome back, guys. Brand new meditation. Today is going to be one of those days where we're going to talk about the tough times. You know, the kind where you think, I just need to go back to bed and start the day over again. Each of us goes through those hard times. And I wish I could say that all of those things happen and the hurt we've written here just doesn't exist. But that's a lie. Life can't just be hard. But the good news is that God is always with us. And for those who follow Christ, we have a hope in God, even in the tough times. Paul had his fair share. So we're going to read 2 Corinthians 11:23b, which usually just means the second half of that verse, to verse 27. And it says this: I have worked harder, much harder than they have. I have been in prison more often. I have been hurt more in beatings. And I have been near death many times. 5 times the Jews have given me their punishments of 39 lashes with a whip. 3 different times I was beaten with rods. 1 time I was almost killed with rocks. 3 times I was on a ship that was wrecked. And one of those times I spent the night and the next day in the sea. In my constant traveling, I have been in danger from rivers, from thieves, from my own people, from people who aren't Jews. I have been in danger in cities and places where no one lives, on the sea. And I have been in danger from people who pretend to be believers but aren't. I have done the hard, tiring work, and many times I didn't sleep. I have been hungry and thirsty, and many times I have been without food. I've been cold and without clothes. So how did he deal with all of this? Let Paul tell you in his own words. And we have to go back a little bit in that same chapter because these words are pretty inspiring. 2 Corinthians 4:7-9 says this: We have this treasure from God, but we are only like clay jars that hold the treasure. And this is to show how amazing the power we have from God is. We have troubles all around us, but we are not defeated. We often don't know what to do, but we don't give up. We are persecuted, but God does not leave us. We are hurt sometimes, but we are not destroyed. So Paul doesn't diminish or discount the pain because he felt it. Yet it's the but not parts of this that I want us to really focus on. So let's listen to it one more time. We have troubles all around, but we are not defeated. We often don't know what to do, but we don't give up. We are persecuted, but God doesn't leave us. We are hurt sometimes, but we are not destroyed. Again, life is hard. Our world and the people in it can be cruel. But I think Paul reminds us with this clay jar imagery that life can be really hard and sometimes leaves us feeling all these things that we've talked about, but with Christ we're never destroyed. In despair, abandoned, or destroyed. Why? Because we hold these breakable jars a treasure. In these breakable jars, a treasure that can't be destroyed. And that's the treasure of Christ living in us that gives us life. See, again, with Jesus, we are never alone. And Paul could face anything that he knew because he knew Jesus was with him and within him. And Jesus holds that same thing with us. A very short lesson today. I know. Enjoy it. That does wrap us up, though. We'll be back next week for a brand new meditation. As always, don't forget to follow us on socials and stay blessed.